First of all, the Concession Golf Club in Brandenton was a tremendous venue, and it was a great opportunity to play a golf course designed by Jack Nicklaus and Tony Jacklin. That was as different as any golf course I've seen, as challenging as any golf course I've seen, and it was a pleasure to play there. The golf course itself brought some issues that maybe we weren't prepared for. It was so difficult, and particularly tee to green was difficult, but the greens were as sloped and undulated as I've ever seen. Just made it getting around it very hard to do. We had a bye as a third seed, played Ohio State in our first match. Ohio State edged Wisconsin in their opening match, and we played okay. We didn't get anything out of the middle of our lineup, and that's part of the strength of this golf team. We didn't get any points out of 2, 3, and 4. So, make a long story short, Ohio State nips us 3.5, 2.5. I really felt like we could have beat them. It was a nice match. I don't think we played anywhere near our potential, so then we advanced to play Iowa. Iowa was the number 2 seed in the tournament, and because of how difficult the golf course was to get around, they shortened the consolation matches. So instead of having guaranteed 2 more matches, we only had 1 match, and that was against Iowa. A very good golf team, and they've had a great fall, ranked right where we are in the country. But and it was nip and tuck. It was a nice match against Iowa. We got a little bit more performance out of our middle lineup, which helped us end up being a 3-3 tie. For the purposes of that tournament and that tournament only, there was a tie-breaking process that in that match play event gave them the edge, but overall, as far as NCAA goes, it goes down as a tie in the book. So, just an okay, mediocre performance from us. And if you play mediocre in the league we're playing in and against the people we're playing against, you're going to have a hard time beating anybody. Well, what you could see in the Big Ten Match Play Championship, that the more you got on the golf course, the better. If you look at the morning matches on the opening day, the top 3 seeds, or those people advancing from the morning rounds, beat the top 3 seeds in the afternoon, one of which was us. So it's a huge advantage being on the golf course and having that experience on that golf course, where it's kind of tricky where you're supposed to hit the ball. It's kind of tricky where you're supposed to hit the ball up around the greens. So I think we can take that experience to the Collegiate Match Play Championship against a great field and use it to our advantage. I know they're going to tweak some things to help players get around the course better and easier and faster, but I think we can take a lot from that experience at the Concession and hopefully use it to our advantage in the match play. Also, it's right at the end of our spring break, so we'll be down in Florida that entire week, playing on Bermuda, getting more accustomed to that kind of grass and those kind of conditions. So I think we can use it to our advantage.